everybody. Just one moment, I'll be with you. All right. It is 2023. Can I see a couple of sweet patats in the chat, please? To usher in the new year. Hello, everybody. And a happy new year to you. Do I have a... Yeah. Boom. We made it. We made it. 2023. Can you imagine? You don't have to imagine. It's here. It is in front of our eyes. And I like the way it looks, honestly. I like the way it looks. What does 2023 mean? Well, we don't know yet because it's not happened yet. We're still sort of in the early stages of it. Kind of like those early stages of a relationship. We're in the sort of the honeymoon phase of 2023. So we'll see if this relationship ends well or not at all. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you for coming along today. Sorry, I felt like I haven't streamed all year. Get it? Sorry, had to make that one. Had to start the year with one of those. But hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, one and all. Restart the year after that joke. I'll hibernate until 2024. And we'll see what happens. What a knee slapper. Please slap your knees responsibly.
You violated the law.
We're not even 5 minutes into the stream and I'm already junk jailed. We're barely 5 minutes into 2023 and I've been junk jailed. I've missed you guys. I've missed this. Welcome, everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Was yesterday New Year's Day? Or was that the day before? Today's the 3rd, right? Today's the 3rd. Okay. Yeah, I basically chilled. New Year's Day, I just chilled. New Year's Eve, I did fireworks on the beach, and it was very wet.
Bobby, baby, Bobby, booby.
Thank you, Wizard Cat. It was a very wet experience. It was chucking it down. It was absolutely chucking it down. That is the first Bobby of the year. We love to see it. First many things. First official on-stream slurp of the year. Hey, guys. First toot of the year. That was a pretty good one as well. First everything of the year. How's the nerve? How is my nerve? It's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. I have an appointment with somebody to touch me. Hopefully that will make me feel fully better. But I'm doing okay, thank you. I'm doing much better than I was the last time I streamed, so that's good. But yeah. Just chill. Yeah. Rainy. Yeah, first bonk of the year. Thank you, Eloisa. Thank you for that. Yeah, first bonk of the year. Hopefully last bonk of the year as well. First and last bonk of the year, please. No more of those. How about 2023 no bonks? We make a no bonk pact. Okay, I'm not going to remove the redeem. It'll still be there, but you guys have to promise me that there will not be any more bonks. No more 50-bit bonk redeems, okay? Just to let you know, okay? That's just like an unwritten kind of pact between you and I. I think that would be quite a nice thing to do.
This is no good.
You promise. Well, a promise goes a long way, so thank you very much. Okay, well, that's that. It's counteracting what we've just said there, Millennium, but thank you very much for the bonk. Yeah, so we did fireworks on the beach. It was very wet, very rainy, but it was still pretty cool. So it's become a bit of a Brighton tradition. We would go down to the beach and set fireworks off. And yeah, we just did a couple of little tiddly little rockets. Nothing too wild. And then New Year's Day, I just chilled. I just fully chilled. I think I napped. Pretty sure I napped for some of it. Watched half of Titanic, the second half. I don't know why I chose that half to watch, but yeah, that was the half I watched. What else did I do? Yesterday I spent all day playing Inscription. I was kind of in two minds yesterday. I was kind of like, I kind of want to stream, but I also think I still...
Nice job, team.
I still need a little bit more, like, chill time before I jump back on stream. So I spent the entire day playing Inscription on the Nintendo Switch. And I completed it. I completed it in one sitting. My goodness, what a game. I'm so glad I went back to it. I'm so glad I went back to it because I started it on stream and I got to the third act and then I kind of gave up. So I started it again from scratch and I loved it. I'm so glad I finished it. Really great game. You've seen many New Years. Any advice on resolutions or thoughts on them? Well, my usual advice when it comes to a New Year's resolution is actually to begin the resolution. If you want to attempt to do something, I find at least it helps if you get started about a month early, 3 or 4 weeks early, and then it's already like in your routine. So you can just like keep going with it, and it's a little easier to be like, well, this is already something I do, you know. So yeah, that's one way of doing it. My general thoughts on resolutions is sometimes I will use it as an excuse to tell myself, oh, I'm gonna try and do something or learn something. And sometimes I'm just like, nah, I don't really need to do anything this year. So for example, this year, I don't really have any resolutions, but I would like to just continue doing all the things I would like to do. The things I'm learning and teaching myself at the minute, and yeah, just keep doing what I'm doing, but get better at it and improve at it, and just be the best me I can be. Didn't I say what? Make $1 billion off of everything. Be the best artist there is and make $1 billion off of it. Didn't I? Wasn't I saying that on the last stream? I might have been. Yeah. The only thing I got is to continue to really focus on art. That's a good thing. Just continuing doing something you're already doing is a pretty good thing to do. But yeah, I'm probably not going to set myself a hard, you know, must do this year kind of resolution, but that's fine. Anyway, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. Grab yourself a hot drink or a cold drink or whatever kind of drink, and maybe a snack, and we'll have a nice, good time today. And by the way, I'm sorry if I'm sounding a bit weird today. I think I might have bit the back of my tongue. I don't know how you bite the back of your tongue, but it's like ever so slightly painful to talk. So maybe I might sound a bit odd. That's because I'm trying to like talk with. I'm trying not to touch that part of my tongue. It's weird. It's a bit weird. Yeah, I keep hurting myself. I don't know how. I don't know why or how I keep doing that, but I keep hurting myself. Maybe that should be my resolution. Try not to do that. Try not to hurt myself so much. How many ways are you going to injure yourself in 2023? Well, hopefully a lot less. Hopefully less. I'm just letting myself not worry about where my life is at the moment, as everyone follows at a different pace. Absolutely. Yeah. It's hard not to, but I guess you don't want to compare to, you know, what other people are doing or where they're at, because the reality is everybody is at different stages in their life. And if somebody is doing better than you, you just have to remind yourself they're probably just a Nepo baby. That's the only reason that they're doing better than you, okay? Nepotism, okay? It's clear and simple. Clear and simple. Pikachu, he was a Nepo baby, and look at him now. Look at him. Yeah. All right. No, I'm joking. I think it's because I've been that has just been I've been joking about that a lot off stream. So that's probably, I think that's the first time I've made a nepo baby joke on stream. Probably not going to be too many more of those, really. That pat is going to die as quickly as it lives, you know. It's just been a lot of you've been pronouncing it Nepo. I guess I say Nepo because it's like nepotism. Should be Nepa baby. Maybe it's just Nepa. But I would argue it's probably not Nepo baby. I'm a Nepo baby. Yeah, I've just, there's been a lot of conversation about it, I guess. There's been a lot of people talking about it. I don't know why. I mean, I think there's been conversation for quite a while, but I don't know why in particular recently there's just been like that term has come about. But yeah, I didn't think we'd be starting the new year, first stream of the back of the new year talking about this, but yeah. I can confirm, guys, just in case you're wondering, I am not a Nepo baby, okay? My dad does work at Nintendo, okay? I will tell you. He does work at Nintendo, but that has not got me any fast passes into the industry. I mean, yes, okay, he's helped me get a load of deals with Nintendo. Yes, okay, he's helped me get a free Nintendo Switch. Yes, but that's different, okay? That's like, you know, it's different. I was a half Nepo baby. My dad was the principal of the neighboring high school. Oh, no, that's okay. I think I wasn't... For some reason, I was thinking about this. Oh, shit. No, I'm lying, aren't I? I said no, New Year's no lying. Oh, I said I wasn't going to lie this year. Ah, oh, dang it. I didn't make it far at all, did I? I think the world is fed up with rich people saying how all they did was work hard to get where they are without acknowledging that they started in privilege. Yeah, and I guess so, yeah. And there's no shame in you know, whether... I saw something quite interesting, whether or not you like old Arnie Schwarzenegger. He said something about how he doesn't really like the term self-made, because nobody's truly self-made. You know, there's... No matter what your... background is, you know, you asking for help is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, and we ask for help from other people all the time. You can't help how you grow up, but you can help what you do with it. That's a good point. Yeah. Speak for yourself. I don't need anyone. That's fair enough, Let's Brock. That is fair enough. I will keep that in mind next time I consider raiding on into your stream. I'll remember that. I get it. I get what you're saying. No more handouts, no more raids, no more shout-outs. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Mods, can we make sure to never shout out Let's Brock again, please? He doesn't need it, and I respect that. I respect that. Anyway, welcome on in, everybody. Anyway, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Yeah, no takebacks. We don't take anything back here on these streams. We don't take anything back. Also, can we just say, these tunes, oh my goodness me. This is a boopin'-ass Coconut Mall cover. I'm enjoying this. We'll switch to some chill tunes in just a moment. Let's just enjoy the rest of Coconut Mall. I was playing some Mario Kart with some friends on New Year's Eve, and as we were driving around Coconut Mall, I was kind of I was taking in my surroundings, and I was thinking, God, I would love to shop here. Don't you just want to shop here? I don't even know what they sell, but I want to go there and I want to buy a coconut or whatever it is they sell in Coconut Mall. Nintendo do that thing really well, where they make an environment and then you want to explore outside of the boundaries in which you're allowed to explore. I remember that with Mario Kart 64. Do you remember the Peach's Royal Raceway level? Do you remember that you could drive up to the castle, Peach's castle, which always felt so cool after playing Mario 64 and going around the castle. And you go off the track and you drive up to the castle. I always found that really, really cool. But in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, or whichever one, they took it out. You can't drive up to the castle anymore. I don't know why they took that away, but they did. So yeah, that always made me a little sad. Anyway, Nintendo, they're really good at making games where it's like, oh, I want to go over there. How do you like the new maps? I didn't do all of them, but I thought they were okay. Yeah, I mean, I quite enjoyed playing just like the Wii ones, like Mushroom Gorge was like a really nice, easy map. Yeah. I like the Wii one. I like the Wii ones because I played a lot of Mario Kart 7 at uni. We played a lot of, is it 7 or 6? Mario Kart Wii. I think that's 6 actually. 7 was for the DS. We played a lot of Mario Kart Wii at uni. So any of those levels are very just nostalgic for me in a different kind of way. Kind of like a nostalgia that's kind of like just another time of my life. You can be nostalgic about things that happened just a couple years ago, I guess, can't you? I'm nostalgic for the breakfast I had this morning. Hey, you just go have some more if you want. No, it won't be the same. Wasn't that just Mario Kart Wii? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was trying to remember what number it was. I think it was number 6. Super Mario Kart, Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Advance, Double Dash, Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS, and Mario Kart 8. Hey, where's Mario Kart 9? Hey, Dad, hey, Father. Father! If you're listening. Make it so. Make it happen. Look, if I'm going to be a Nepo baby, I need to, at least let me see if I can use some of this clout and get something good to happen. Dad, you know what to do. Mario Kart 9. Make it happen. Make it happen. Please, Dad, please. That's all I want for Christmas. Can you ask him to do Odyssey 2 as well? Whoa. One thing at a time. Yes, 2023, we're here. We're in 2023, which means stuff like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom doesn't feel that far away. What day is that coming out again? When are we getting that? Zelda Tears of Kingdom release date. 12th of May, 2023. God, that's like next month, basically. PJ, it's January. That's basically next month. That's very exciting. That's very, very exciting because when Breath of the Wild came out, I didn't really have a streaming setup, so I didn't really stream much or any of it. And we've streamed it since, but Tears of the King, oh my goodness me. Now, I don't want to promise anything, but I have a hunch that we might be doing some, depending on how much I'm like roped into the stream, we might be doing some very frequent streams, very long frequent streams, exclusively of Zelda. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to promise anything, but we might just be doing some big ass chunker of streams. Yes, Zelda only. We will basically be doing Zelda only for a little while. For a little while, at least. So I look forward to that so much. It's going to be one of those things as well where I understand that a lot of you guys are probably going to be playing it. And I understand some people are probably going to be like, oh, I don't want to get spoiled, so I might not tune in. I would implore you to just play at the same time. Just play at the same time. What I do, if there's a game coming out, so I'll, like, if there's a streamer who's going to play the game that I also want to play, I'll, like, try and get through it really fast so I can at least watch them sort of as, like, a, you know, oh, they're 2 levels away from where I just was. So you just got to do that. Just play faster than me, which I know is going to be hard because I'm, like, a pro gamer, but you can do it. You need Link cosplay for that? You want me to dress up as Link? I can't dress up as Link. I don't have the hair. I cut it all off. Maybe I could wear a wig. I'm probably not going to wear a wig. Cheeky Tingle fit. You want me to dress up as Tingle? Ain't gonna happen, buddy. Ain't gonna happen. Do you know how tight that spandex is? Just to be clear, just in case anyone's wondering, who or what is Tingle? Tingle is, I might have some of the facts wrong, but Tingle, I believe, is a, I think that's probably the best image I could bring up of him. Tingle is like a 40-year-old man who, or maybe like 46, I can't remember exactly, who thinks he's a small fairy boy. I tell you, he looks a lot cuter in the promotional artwork for Zelda Wind Waker. He looks a lot cuter here. I don't know why. This is troubling. This is troubling. This is cute. I don't know what's happened there. And then, of course, in Breath of the Wild, you can get the Tingle costume. You can dress up. See, this is probably more like what I would look like, I think. A Ganon cosplay? You want me to dress up as Ganon? I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it. Are those Sony headphones? Yeah, they are. They are. No, they're not. Yeah, they are. I don't know. I'm not actually sure. I had a Sony pair and then they weren't very good, so I sent them back. But then I got Bose and they broke. Oh, so they're Sony. I went back to Sony. They are Sony. Sorry, it's been a while since I've had to like think. It's been a while since I've had to actually like been asked a question and had to properly think. Like I said, I've just been in sort of like a puddle for the past sort of week. It's a bit frustrating as well because although I've had a bit of time off of like having my head in the game, that time off has just been me in pain. So I've not been really relaxing. I've been relaxing when and where I can, but yeah, unfortunately I'm mostly better now. I'm mostly better. You can't be Link because you're not 4 foot tall. Link isn't 4 foot tall. Me and Link are probably very similar, I think. I think, therefore I am Link. Is your heart in the song? My heart's in the song, yeah. My heart is in the song. He's shorter than Zelda? Zelda is tall, though. Zelda is tall. Alright, well, clearly I can't be Link. What character can I be? And don't, for anyone who thinks they're going to be a jonker, don't say Waluigi. You know, it is a new year, but there will be, you know, there can be bans. You know, I'm not afraid to do a new, first ban of the new year. But, you know, if you want to throw any other names into the ring, I'm always happy to hear it out. All right, Kiwi Parasite, you've done the one thing I said not to do, and you said Waluigi. You're saying that... You're lucky that you caught me on a good day, otherwise you would be so far out of here. You would be in a Let's Brock stream, and he's not even streaming right now. That's how banned you would be. Off to another stream with you. Wouldn't that be a funny little punishment? When you ban someone, it just boots them into somebody else's stream entirely. Kind of gives them a little bit of whiplash. They're like, whoa, how did I get here? It's like a raid, but like evil, like an evil raid. But then I suppose if you're banning someone, you don't really want to set them on someone else, do you? Yeah. All right, let me catch up on some of these sweet patatis here. We've got some sweet patatis coming in. Eloisa, thank you very much for the 22 months. Oh my goodness, hello there. 22 months. I've been away for a while, but so delighted to catch a stream for a little bit. Love to all the sweet patatas and Happy New Year. Hey, welcome on in. Thanks for joining us today. So all of Let's Rock viewers are just banned PJ viewers. But yeah, basically. Yeah. That would be funny. A ban channel would be good. Lil Tub, thank you for the 15 months. Woohoo! Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. You know what I would actually love? If, I mean, look, this is a very chill community here, and we generally don't have to ban people because people are mostly pretty well behaved. It's very rare that I have to actually ban someone. What I would actually love if Twitch had a feature like a mute feature. You know how Twitter, you can mute people? I wish there was a way to mute someone on Twitch so they don't realize they're banned, but they're still just like wasting their day, just like, you know, typing in the chat, but nobody can see it. That would be a pretty neat future. You'd mute all of us? No, I could never do that. I could never do that. I just feel like that might be like, you know, because when you ban someone, they have the satisfaction of being like, ha, I got them. But if you just like quietly just turn their volume down for everybody in chat, I think that would just be hilarious. My biggest fear on here. Don't worry, Sophie Spruce. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. No shadow bans here. You're either here or you're not. You're either here or you're not. All right, where were we? Madzilla, thank you for the 22 months. Happy 23, PJ and Patats. Thank you very much and welcome back to you. Imagine being muted accidentally and there's nothing you can do, nor do you know why. I suppose that's the tricky thing. If you do accidentally get muted, there's no way for you really to know. Schrodinger's ban. Oh, that old Schrodinger. How can I have, look, I don't know much about Schrodinger as a person, but I know that he has like a cat or some shit. How can I go down in history with like a Liguori something? You know how people have things named after them? What would be a Liguori? Because I don't think that it doesn't sound like a car. I know that is already like a type of like a brand of pasta, but if we just ignore that for a second, Liguori's Jonk could work. Yeah, Liguori's Jonk is when well, I don't know what that is, but yeah, a PJ promise is already a thing. Yes, that is. It's a kind of a promise that you're not really intending to keep. Liguori's cat. That is just Fuji. Fuji Liguori. Yeah, I don't know if Fuji has my surname. I don't think Fuji has a surname. I think when we take it to the vet, she's just Fuji. Which is kind of funny. She's like independent. She's kind of like Seal. Or Cher. She's just Fuji. Yeah. Liguori's Ghosts? I mean, it sounds cool, doesn't it? It does sound pretty good. Yeah. Fuji's just a flatmate. It's funny. I was saying that to Sophie last night. I was saying how it's weird that she is just kind of like a roommate. Like she's, as in Fuji's like a roommate. You know, she hangs out for a bit, then she'll go out when she wants. She'll return when she wants. She'll eat. You know, she's so independent. Does she pay rent? Yeah, no, it's like a roommate who doesn't pay fucking rent. Paul! Sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Paul is not on top of it. Paul, can we get on top of it this year, please? Can we keep on top of it? She doesn't pay fucking rent. She does not. Paul, it's New Year's, please. Yeah, Paul, come on. Come on. Did Paul get a good holiday bonus? Yeah, he gave me a pretty good holiday bonus. Yeah, I would say so. Oh, did I give him? No, we have a different arrangement. He doesn't get paid in money per se. It's like a different kind of like arrangement. Like I don't really pay. It's like I don't really pay him if that makes sense. It's a bit tricky to wrap your head around. But he doesn't really get paid. What I'm saying is he pays me. You know, he pays me to do this job, to be in control of my stream. And he doesn't even do a very good job either. Wasn't it a community service? It started as community service, and then now he's just stayed. He's just never left. He's just a big fan. He's a pretty big fan, yeah. Does Paul have a surname? He does, yeah. I'm probably not legally allowed to tell you because it might kind of... Paul is facing some of his own legal trouble at the minute. I guess I haven't said this yet, but he's kind of like avoiding the law. It's not avoiding. It's more like evading the... No, that's worse. He's like avoiding like some stuff. And so like he's just hanging out here whilst, you know, the heat dies off. He's just laying low for a bit is what I'm trying to say. He's just laying low, which doesn't have to be a bad thing. Yeah. Paul and Gil seems that they would be besties. Yeah. Paul and Gil, they're on good terms. I mean, they're kind of accomplices, really. Sorry, I shouldn't be saying that. That's the wrong word. Not accomplices. I mean, just partners in crime. Not that they've committed a crime. Okay, where were we? Where were we? Bum, bum, bum. Bumble Becky, thank you for the 27 months. Hippie New Year. Hippie New Year to you too. Bliss, thank you very much for the 15 months. E-Train, thank you for the 13. Happy New Year to all my favorite patats. Happy New Year to you too. Gil is representing Paul in his case. Yes. Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Ganderson, thank you for the 7 months. Happy to be here for another month. Happy New Year, Peach. Hey, Happy New Year to you too. Thank you very much for joining us again. Gil can do that from jail. Yeah. Yeah, he has some like pens and papers and like he's some books from the library. So yeah, he's able to sort of like do that. Do you have any resolutions and have you broken them yet? Hey, not to brag or anything, but I actually have not broken any of my New Year's resolutions yet. Coincidentally, I do not have any New Year's resolutions, but that would be why I have not broken them. Lies? What lies? Not lying wasn't a New Year's resolution. Not lying was just like a PJ kind of like, oh, what if we tried to do this? And it didn't work out. Anyway, what have I lied about? My dad does work at Nintendo. I don't know. What have I lied about? Come on, guys. You know me. I'm good for it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Paul, drop the lights. I said drop them. I don't have anything prepared. It would be cool if I did. It would be cool if I had something prepared for that. But I did not. But that would have been great. That would have been great. Yeah, theater mode. Going into theater mode. Imagine if I just started rapping there and then. That would have been incredible. I think we should come up with... That's something we should do this year. I think we should write the Zelda rap. I think we should write the Zelda rap to this particular song. I think that's something we should do on stream at some point in the near future. The Ligori rap. Yeah. But we'll have to do the censored version. Ganon, I'm coming. I'm coming to kill you. Kill you in the Yeah. We'll get on that. Amy Speak, thank you very much for the 31 months. Whoa, new year, new sub. I hope everyone had a wonderful start to the new year and hope your shoulder is better, PJ. Thank you. It's pretty much mostly pretty better. It's pretty much mostly pretty better. A little bit of neck pain, but I'm getting somebody to sort me out soon. They're gonna fucking chop me in the neck and hopefully it just fixes it. Chop him in the neck. Hey, Ganon. Oh, fuck. Just nearly spilled my tea everywhere. Ganon. I'm gonna chop you in the neck, in the neck. That's the like the radio version. You know when they do a radio version for a rap. I'm gonna kill him in the neck, in the neck. Hope you get a satisfying crack. I hope so too. I'm happy to watch your stream. I almost got attacked by stray dogs about an hour ago. I had pepper spray with me, which helped me. Happy New Year. Oh my god. I hope everything's okay. I hope you're okay. I hope the dogs are okay. Sounds very eventful. A very eventful start to the new year. I hope everything's okay. Stray dogs. Goodness me. That's probably the wildest thing I've heard this year. And my brain is just filling in the blanks. Hey, I watched a film last night. I just remembered. I watched a film. Has anyone seen Barbarian? This one has been recommended to me quite a bit, and everyone kept saying, "Oh, you don't want to know anything about it before you go in." So I watched it, and I didn't know anything going into it, and it was a pretty wild film. Honestly, it was a pretty wild film. It was one where it all happened, and then it was kind of like just as it was ending, I was like, it all sort of like pieced together in my head. It was, yeah, my goodness me. I guess I'm not gonna spoil anything because it is like a pretty. It's like definitely got horror-esque elements to it, so it is like very dark, very dark. But it's also, yeah, it's like kind of like not your standard horror film. It's kind of like got some bigger things it's trying to talk about and trying to say. Because all the way through, I was kind of like, what's the name is so like intriguing. Like, why is it called Barbarian? And by the end, it was only like sort of like, you know, towards the end, it kind of all clicked into place for me. I was kind of like, oh, it's not what you think it is. And that's kind of the most I want to say about it right now. It's not what you think it is. Like, you know, the film does a very good job at like misdirecting you a lot. It sets a load of things up and you're like, oh, so this, oh, okay, I see where this is going. And then it just kind of like, yeah, doesn't go that way. Thoughts on Babylon? I don't know what that is. Was ist das? Babylon. Did you guys see the 1899? Oh, is this the new Damien Chazelle? Is that his name? Damien Chazelle? What a name. Damien Chazelle. Chazelle. Not seen it. Not seen it. Have to see it at some point, I suppose. 1899. No second season. Dead in the water. Cancelled. Gone. Done. Netflix pulled the plug. They said, no, we didn't get it. Netflix said, no, we didn't understand it. No second season for you. So yeah, I was kind of like, with 1899, I kind of went through something because I know a lot of you guys had seen it and you were like, oh, you should watch it. So I watched it off of your recommendation. And then you can't take Barbarian seriously. Sorry, we'll just talk about that for a second. So it's a very dark film and it uses comedy in some really interesting ways. And I don't know if you say you can't take it seriously because of that. I think it does that kind of thing that Get Out does, where you're laughing, but it's really everything about it is so horrific. But then you're not laughing maybe as much as you were in Get Out. Get Out, it found ways to make you laugh even when it was like really, really horrific. Funny at the end. Okay, well, we won't go too much into spoilers in case anyone wants to watch it. But yeah, the ending was like, I found it just very sad. I found it like yeah, without, I guess, again, I don't really want to go into spoilers, but yeah. I wasn't entirely, me and Sophie weren't actually entirely sure if we liked the ending anyway. Like, we were kind of like, wonder if that actually stuck the landing as good as the setup of it was. I don't know. But yeah, Netflix has been canceling a lot of stuff, isn't it? Hasn't it? What we talked about, 1899. Yeah, I watched it and I kind of didn't love it. I never felt too enthused to keep watching episodes, but I kind of like slogged through it. I kind of like kept going just to say, at least, well, I've seen it now. I've finished it. And I kind of left being like, that was interesting. I don't know if I'd watch another season though. And then I watched a behind the scenes. They did a special behind the scenes where they showed the making of it. And I was like, oh, this is like, this is so impressive. I didn't realize they used the technology, the Mandalorian technology, where they're in I can't remember what they call it, the wall of screens. There's like a giant wall of screens where you can basically project. It's almost like back projection, but it's not. It's like, you know, digital. What's it? I can't remember what it's called. It's not the dome. It's something like the dome. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, they use some really, really impressive technology to make it, and I think that the volume. Levi coming in with his knowledge of film and TV, left, right, and center. The volume, yeah, they used the volume. And so it looks so impressive. And then after I watched that special, I was kind of like, you know what? Fuck it. If there's a second season, I'll watch a second season of 1899. Because they even left it off being like, clearly there's going to be another season. And then Netflix canceled it. Netflix pulled it. Netflix, you son of a gun. Just as I came around to it. Yeah, I guess it's, I don't know why, I don't know what their reasoning would have been, but yeah. Yeah, no second season. All right, my tea has officially gone cold, which I think means it is time for our first Bomble of the year. Let me get these cards shuffled up whilst I say hello and thank you to some more lovely sweet patatas. MESP, thank you for the 31 whole months. New year, new sub. Hell yes. Thank you very much and welcome back to you. This is why I prefer shows that are already finished. Yeah. It's tricky. You know what's really difficult? When a show gets cancelled halfway through. When it's not even like... I mean, I suppose even after a first season is also difficult, but I was always so sad. I didn't watch it when it was live, but I did watch after. Basically, Pushing Daisies. I watched Pushing Daisies, and the fact that there was no like proper conclusion to it or like any more seasons was so sad because it was such a great show. And it kind of, to me, seeing Pushing Daisies get cancelled was like, I don't know what the reason. There's probably reasoning for it that I'm just unsure of. But to me, it kind of seemed like a show that actually had like such an incredible like sort of clearly, look, the budget was clearly huge. They clearly, and they put all their budget on screen. Okay, that's undoubtedly true with Pushing Daisies. My theories was it was probably just like expensive and the writer's strike. Interesting, it got cancelled because of that. Because the writer's strike affected a lot of shows like Lost and Prison Break and Heroes, but those shows just sort of suffered in the way that like some of the seasons were like less episodes or like whatever. Also, isn't it weird that there was like a time? Isn't it weird where there was a time where there was a thing that we refer to as the writer's strike? And it affected so many huge shows at that time. And it's just like a thing that was a thing then. And like, and now I'm sure it happens everywhere now. Like writers like, we're not getting paid enough. We're not doing this until, you know, you pay us more. But it's crazy how it just affected so many shows. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. You saw Wednesday on Netflix is getting cancelled? Oh no. I thought everybody loved that. I thought everybody loved Wednesday. I thought that was everybody's new personality. It's all right, guys. There'll be another show, a better show, and I'll make it, and I'll call it Thursday, and it's gonna be even better. It's moving to Prime. Oh, really? Also, maybe they're just selling it somewhere. It says somewhere else. Okay. Can't believe they canceled good shows but kept Witcher going with a new actor. Oh man, don't even get me started. What about Rebecca Black's Friday? What about it? Tell me, what about it? The sequel to Wednesday, Thursday? It's similar to the joke I just made, but okay. The song, PJ? Yeah, it's a song. That's not a TV show. Come on, you gotta... Come on, guys. 2023, we need top quality jonks in the chat at all times, okay? Please, top quality jonks only, okay? I can make bad jonks, but I need chat to be... I need you guys to pop off, basically. I need... Chat's on a writer's strike. No! No, please. Jonk strike. Oh, I had a question here as well. What's your biggest wild theory for Tears of the Kingdom? I don't really have any theories for it. I really haven't given it much thought. Tears of the Kingdom, I'm trying not to think about it too much, honestly. I'm trying to, like, preserve that excitement. I'm trying to bottle it up and then unleash it when it's out. It's illegal to be funnier than the streamer. It's a tight line to walk. Very thin line here. You can't be funnier than the streamer, but the jonks still have to be top tier. So they just have to be, if I'm like here, if my jonks are here, which are like as top tier is like above top tier. Here's top tier, here are my jonks. If you guys just need to be sort of like floating around this position, okay? That's all I ask. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Personally, I like Saturday. There was a song called Saturday, wasn't there? Can we all be equals? I'll leave that up to Paul. Paul, what do you think? Paul, what do you think? Paul's fallen asleep. I'll check with him later. Pirachina, thank you very much for the 31 months. New year, new sub. Welcome on in. Thank you very much. Peach, that's impossible. Hey, Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. See, guys, just like that, you know, you gotta be quick. You gotta be observational. You gotta be, you know, just first thing that comes to your head is usually like the, you know, gonna be the best joke you can come up with. We just need a little bit more of that, okay? Just a little bit more of that, please. Please. That was very witty. I agree. I agree. If you're funnier, Shadow Realm. Yeah. If you're funnier, you unfortunately go to the Shadow Realm. You will be banished, and you will never return. I am not witty. I am simply an Aries. And again, we're gonna need jonks that I understand. Please know that might have been a reference to something that I didn't get. Please. No inside jokes, no references, no pop culture references. It alienates people who do not understand them, okay? Please. You know what you can do? Just go to jokes.com. I always said jonks. Jokes.com and just hit me with your best joke off of there. I can only be funny if I'm completely serious and people misunderstand. That can work. That can work, actually. The rules are getting strict. You're right. You know what? No rules. Throw all the rules out of the bin, out of the window, out of the bin, and throw them out of the litter, out of the window. No rules. We'll start again. No rules. If jonks.com is not claimed, get it, guys? Let's have a look. Should we see? Jonks.com. Sign up for website URL. Let's have a quick look here. Register. Let me see. Find your perfect domain. Jonks.com. It's taken. I assure you, it's not. We just saw. Jonks.net is available. John-x.com. I don't like that. Jonks.store. Jonks.org. Jonks Club. Oh, that's Jonks Club is great. TheJonks.com. Jonks.me. Jonksy.com. Well, why? No. Kisk.com. What about this, guys? Would you visit kisk.com? Jonks.uk. I don't like that. I don't like the .uk. It's got a very... I know this is just like, you know, different countries have different sort of like websites here, but I don't know. This seems very Brexity to me. Jonks.uk. I feel like that's very... Just the UK is very Brexity to me. It's cheap as well. 79p. It's like they're trying to give it away. Jonks.com with 2 S's. We can take that. Jonks with a Z. Now that's enticing. Jonks with a Z.com. Jonks.life. Jonks are my life. Jonks.limited could be a limited company. JonksPro.uk. Jonks Center. Yeah, okay. JonksPro.co. JonksPro.co. I like that rhymes. JonksPro.co. JonksPro.co. I mean, these are all great. Don't get me wrong, guys. These are all great. Doesn't beat kickthepj.com though. Plain, simple, on your doorstep, nice and simple. It's all there. Everything you need. It's just there. Like these playing cards, for example, that we're going to be using today. Just like these playing cards that we're going to be using today. Look at this. That's my hand. That's my hand right there. Isn't that something? Anyway, what a segue. Yeah, no viruses. My website will hardly give you any viruses anymore. We fixed it. People complained and we fixed it. Hardly any viruses anymore. At least none of the bad ones. None of the bad ones anymore. Does it come with a severed hand? If you need it, do you even need to ask?
Oh, hi, Mark.
It does, yeah. What's a good virus? Well, you know, like a virus that maybe puts like a little snail on your desktop and it like kind of slithers around your desktop background. Could be a nice little virus. And it like eats away at your files like it's like a leaf. It's kind of like nibbles on the files. And then it deletes the file. I got a virus. It took some of my money and I received kickthePJ's merch. Yeah, I don't know if we call that a virus per se. That's kind of like just commerce, I guess. It sounds a lot like virus. Sounds a lot like a virus, but it's not. Sorry, I'm looking for the predictions. Goodness me. Goodness me. Corrode my work file so I don't have to work. Hey. Hey. I like the sounds of that. All right, we will play some cards. I'm gonna quickly say hello and thank you to the rest of these sweet potatoes, and then we're gonna bomble, okay? Don't go anywhere, or I'll get you a present. I'll get you a present. Novalina, thank you for the 25 months. Happy New Year. Let's make it a good one. Let's make it a good one indeed. Zesty Toe, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you. Kiwi Katie, thank you for the 34 months. Happy New Sweet Potats. Happy New Year, Sweet Potats. We made it. Shellbuzz, thank you for the 25 months. Let's go. That's one of those. Lydia Pancakes with the 27 months. Shop a sweet check-in Coconut Mall. Go 50cc and check out the map. I think that's a pretty sweet deal, actually. Just slowly drive around, checking out the shops. Maybe get out of the cart and have a little look. I would like that. I would like that very much. Melee, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Shim Toto, thank you very much for the 15 months. Let's go. 23 years of jonks. Hell yes. Jeno, okay. Thank you for the 15 months. Happy New Year, Patas. Happy New Year to you too. Glitter Freckles, thank you for the 11 months. Jesse Boy, thank you for the 10 months. Hello, Mr. 2023 PJ. I am 2023 PJ, which is much different and much better than 2022 PJ. I am the new and improved model. Limited edition. Extra sauce on the side. New and improved. Lisa Lama, thank you for the 9 months. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Will we get 2023 Weekend PJ soon? Yeah, Weekend PJ is going to have to happen at some point. Hopefully soon. Curious about the new updates this PJ has? Oh, you're going to have to wait and see. To 2023, extra sauce on the side, please. If it is not on the side, I send it back. Capiche? I want kickthePJ with extra sauce on the side. If the sauce is not on the side, I send it back. Back in ye old 90s, my primary school had one single computer for us to use. Same. And one day it got a virus where everything was disabled and all it would do is start up, was play the happy birthday tune and nothing else. That sounds like a prank gone wrong. That sounds like a prank gone wrong. Silver Lining, thank you for these 16 months. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. I remember when I was in school, there was a real issue with all the school systems had viruses on them. Like there was a virus going around. And if you put a memory stick in the computer, your memory stick got corrupt and it deleted everything off of it. This was like just a known thing. This was like a known virus that was going around. And I remember the teacher, like during a presentation, just did it. They were like, okay, this is a very important presentation that we need to do today. And they even said, like, I know that there's like viruses on the computers right now, but we need to do this. So she put the memory stick in the computer and it just like crashed. And everyone was just like, I mean, yeah, there's a virus. You just said it. You know there's a virus. Anyway, very weird time. Very, very weird time. I don't know how it started. Weird. Very weird. A little virusy junk. You had memory sticks in the 2000s? Fancy. Yeah, they were not good though. They were like 50 kilobytes. No, more than that. A megabyte. I remember being in secondary school, and it wasn't even, I mean, it was like, what, 2004? And my friend brought in a floppy disk. With like some pictures on of like, I don't know, Link or Zelda or something, to put on his school computer. My dad had a load of floppy disks. I never really understood them. I love the look of them though. And so I was mentioning for anyone who missed it, yesterday I spent the entire day playing and completing Inscription. I started from the beginning and just fucking speed ran it. Paul! Thank you. I fucking speed ran it. I speed ran the whole game. I loved it so much. But the whole thing with that game is that it has like a floppy disk. Inscription. It has like a floppy disk with the game on it kind of situation, and yeah. I can't believe I didn't finish this game on stream, because I was actually so close to the end. I was actually really close to the end, and just didn't finish it. I think the ending would have blown everybody's minds. It was a pretty wild game, honestly. It was pretty wild. Nice, I need to play. Yeah, I saw it. They just put it on Switch, so yeah. Am I going to Japan this year? I think it depends on quite a lot of factors, but maybe. Hopefully, I would like to, but a lot of factors. A lot of factors, guys. Lanny EXE, thank you for the 9 months. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year to you too. Guys, I think we need to get 2023 off to a Rolling Stone. A rolling start. Is the next card higher or lower than a queen? Use your Peach Bucks to predict if you think the next card is higher or lower than a queen. The only cards higher than this are a king and an ace, baby. King and an ace. This is how we ended the year. This is how we ended 2023, with a queen. And it was lower. Can we start the year with higher? Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Higher to start the new year off with a high. That would be huge. That really would be huge. Well, I'm not going to leave you in suspense. 4% of you think the next card will be higher. 96% think it'll be lower. Zesty Zesty Toad with 250k on lower. It's 5. It's lower. God damn it. Damn it. Not a good start to the year, guys. Not a good omen. Not a good omen for how this year is going to play out. Dang it. Dang it. All right, let's do another one. 8? Screw your 8s. 7? It's even worse. Come on. 4. I'll play with a 4. We like 4s in this house. Only cards lower than this are a 2 and a 3. What do you think? Higher or lower than a 4? Only cards lower, 2 and 3. The Grace of Ebony, thank you very much for the 21 months. Hello, PJ. Happy New Year. Good to see you back. Anything you're looking forward to in the new year? Hope you're well. Thank you. I am looking forward to the Mario movie and the Zelda game. I'm also looking forward to... I'm getting some work done on my house. And I look forward to having that be done and sharing with you all the cool stuff that we're doing. Yeah, some like proper... And it's starting pretty soon, like in a couple of weeks. some proper big constructions going on. So hopefully I can share with you that soon when that gets going. They're going to bring in a big old Iceland and just a big old Iceland. Sorry, someone says going to Iceland. They're going to bring Iceland to me. They're going to bring in a big old bulldozer and just take it all down. Taking the roof off, baby. We're actually not taking the roof off, but we are bulldozing a portion of the house. No, Iceland, maybe. I don't know. We're going to see. Again, in terms of traveling, it depends on a lot of things, and I think we're going to see how things go. Hope Fuji takes it well. Yeah, same. Same. 93% think the next card will be higher. 7% are holding out hope that the next card will be lower. Will you stream with construction? Yes. Thankfully, it's happening on the other side of the house, in the right wing of the house. In my manor, I'm currently in the leftmost portion of the manor. So no, it should be okay. It shouldn't be too loud. Okay, well, it will be loud, but hopefully it'll be okay. All right, guys. The back card is a 3. Is the next card a 3? Jack. That is higher. Not starting the new year off with any surprises. The new year is not beginning with any surprises. Junebug, thank you very much for the 7 months. Thank you. I mostly lurk during the streams, but just wanted to say thank you for being so much of an inspiration and creative Sweet Potat. I've discovered Blender and gave 3D a go, and it's been a blast. Happy 2023 and sweet potatoes all over the world. Thank you very much for saying that, and congratulations on picking up Blender. Yeah. Anyone that picked it up last year because of watching these streams or for whatever reason, good job to you. And anyone who picks it up this year, now's a good time to start. Now is a very good time to start. So, yeah. I was actually thinking of doing a little bit of Blender today. I had something sort of on my brain that I kind of wanted to try and make, so we're going to see if we get to that. But for now, we have one more Bumble left in us, so let's do that. And let's put on a song, and I think I want to listen to... Start. 10. Is the next card higher or lower than a 10? What do you think? What do you think? Is it higher or is it lower? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da. Ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Come on. Give the people something, please. Please give us the people something. Can we have a little bit of risk as a teat? As a teat? Please, King Bozo. Please reveal your teat and let us suckle on the good luck. I promise not to say that again in 2023. Come on. Come on. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bam. Here we go. Is the next card higher or lower than a 10? 25% say higher. 75% say lower. And the correct answer is... the Queen is back, baby. Queen's back, baby. It is higher. It goes to the 25%. Enjoy your bucks. Enjoy them. I knew I should have bet more for once. It's always the way. Ain't that just the way, huh? Ain't that just the way? Well, guys, that was a bit of bumbling. If you would like your very own Kick the PJ cards, head on over to kickthePJ.com, and that is kickthepj.com, not kickypj.com. That doesn't exist. Kickthepj.com, and get yourself a cheeky pack of cards. Get yourself a cheeky little pack of cards. Treat yourself, or as Jesse Boy would say, teat yourself. My gut was telling me higher. Always go with your gut. Always go with your gut. The one thing I'm really excited for this year is something that can I show you? I don't know. If you guys, how good are you guys gonna be? How sweet are you gonna be to me this year, huh? Are you gonna be sweet to me? Because I can show you, but you're gonna have to promise to be sweet to me. You'll be the sweetest. PJ, promise? Maybe. I could show you. Because there is something I'm excited about this year. Now, if I show you now, it's not going to be ready for just like a little while longer. You're going to have to be a little bit more patient. But it will probably be a fun thing to begin the year on, you know. Give you a little taste of things to come. You're going to have to be so well behaved though. Like, you're going to have to be very well behaved. Okay? You have to be very well behaved. You know. You have to be very well behaved. But yeah, this is the thing that I'm looking forward to most, and it should be a thing that's a thing soon. It is this.
Here comes the boy.
What are you doing? Hurry up!
Well,
Coming soon to a website near you. Now you guys have to be sweet to me. You guys have got to be sweet to me, okay? No bad drunks, please. You guys have got to be sweet to me. So yeah, that's coming. That's a prototype. That is also the final version. And that will be available in a couple of months. I hope sooner, but these things do take a while. It's taken a hell of a long time just to get to this stage. Move over, sad ghost. Yeah, there he is on my shoulder there. Sad ghost on my shoulder. Gone but not forgotten. So yeah, I will let you know the day that becomes available. The day it becomes available. But yeah, very, very, very excited about that. I knew you know what I should have done? I should have started. If I had started working on that when I started working on the film, it would have been ready by now. It probably would have been ready close to when the film was coming out. But obviously 2022 PJ was not an organized pickle. I was a very unorganized pickle. But I'm hopefully this year gonna try and be more on top of it with things like that. So yeah. I couldn't even fathom trying to do anything other than the animation when I was doing that, so yeah. It'll be ready soon-ish. And when it is, I will let you know. I will let you know. Elf Tomorrow, thank you for the 22 months. I am so sweet. So sweet. Thank you very much. Mother of Pearl, thank you for the 18 months. Came here to procrastinate. Here's to hoping I won't be staying too long because papers don't write themselves. Happy New Year, everyone. Well, Mother of Pearl, may I direct your attention towards AI? They do indeed write themselves, now with the power of AI. I was tempted to have an AI just write an entire stream for me sometime and just follow it and see what happens. I was thinking about that recently, actually. I was thinking about, like, what is the legality behind Could you... I'm not saying do this. I'm actually actively saying don't do this. Could you write a school essay with AI and specifically tell the AI, don't make it look like plagiarism? Again, don't do this. Don't do this. What's the legality there? Probably my gut feeling is probably illegal. Probably don't do it. But like, you know what? Not probably, just don't do it. Yeah. In the US, AI is public domain. But what does that mean for like a school essay? It's just hypothetical, of course. Do this for science? Do not do this for science. Don't do it! There was a big debate about AI for school essays in my country a little while ago. You know what? That would actually make a really interesting dissertation. Writing an essay on that, I feel like would be really interesting. The sort of the ethics, the morals, and the legality of it could be really interesting. No AI talk, my brain will shut off. We don't have to talk about that, don't worry. We don't have to talk about that. Just something that I was thinking about the other day about in terms of like how, yeah. It's my birthday and my first day back at work is in over a week. Good vibes are appreciated. Slothical, happy birthday to you. I wish you the very best. Today is my birthday, which means I get to introduce you to my girlfriend. Is it something like that? I can't remember. Great Big Rat, thank you for the 13 months. My prime reminder be like... Yes. One more. Thank you. Anyway, yeah, we don't have to get into the intricacies of that, but yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm pretty firmly on the side of things where I'm like not really into AI stuff. I think some interesting stuff would come out of it, but I don't think for me that it's like a replacement for like the real deal, you know, like a person coming up with it and doing it themselves. Schools have anti-plagiarism rules, but even though AI is getting more advanced, it's still a bad idea to use it for essays because schools hold on to records for 20 plus years. Yeah, so if you plagiarize and then like 20 years later they can revoke your degree. Basically, don't plagiarize. When I was at uni and I did my dissertation, I was always really worried I would accidentally plagiarize. Which I think is totally possible. You're in such a stressful situation. You're reading all this stuff, trying to absorb it and rewrite it in your own words. Not rewrite it, but use it and like rewrite it in your own sort of like thesis or whatever. And it's like, it's difficult. I was always worried I might accidentally plagiarize. Obviously, you can reference stuff. You can say, okay, this is a quote from this, and this is what I have to say about that quote. But how do you not just like rewrite what the quote is saying? It's tough. I never liked essays. I really, really never ever liked essays. Always my weakest point ever. That was always my weakness with anything ever. Yeah. Do. Truly was so terrified when my essays got scanned. They scan your essays? What if you give the AI database all of your own essays, then would it be plagiarism? I don't know. This is the thing. I'm not smart enough to know. All I know is when I ask Siri to do something for me, I always say thank you at the end. Hey Siri, can you set a timer for 10 minutes, please? Thank you. No, not now. Obviously not now. Fucking hell. Stupid bitch. I always say thank you because when the robot uprising happens, I want them to remember that I said thank you. I want them to remember. Ugh. I never know how to put my words into my thoughts into words, so essay stressed me out. Yeah, same. I hope I never have to do another essay again in my life. I don't think I will have to. No, I said to Siri, I call it a birch, like a tree, like a birch tree, which are some of my favorite trees in the world. You son of a birch. Which is a sapling. A birch sapling. No more essays, present everything in interpretive dance. Yeah, and then you have to interpret, you know, you have to interpret it. I can do that. The source. He was born in 1874. The essay. In 1875, he was born. You son of a gun. Well, then it's going to be... No, if the source is he was born in 1874, it should be... In 1874... Surely it was in 1874 he was born. You mistyped. Okay. Well, don't mistype in your essay. I don't think I spell checked my dissertation. AJ Digital, thank you for the 8 months. Happy 8 months and happy New Year, PJ. The happiest of New Years to you. Look, whilst we're chatting, I'm going to load up Blender. I've got something in my brain and I kind of want to get it out of my system. So I'm going to try and do that. If you guys are down to just chill whilst I art a little bit, and then we can figure out where we go from there. Oh, there's an update. Sure, okay, I'll update. Sure, I'll bite. Restart Blender to reload. I just wait to write them until the last minute and just go for it. Yep. I've been there. Writing them at the last minutes. Just... Yeah, I was really naughty. When I did my dissertation, I don't think they can revoke my... Well, I mean, no, this isn't revocable. This isn't degree revocable. But when I was doing my dissertation, I would... They tell you to, like, buy books and read books. I wasn't able to do that. I wasn't able to go through all these books. I didn't buy any books. All the time I was at uni, I did not buy a single book about film. What I did was I went to Google Books. There's like a Google online scans of books. And I would like quick find, it's like terms. So I would like find a book that's relevant to what I was writing about for my dissertation. And then I would quick find words to see, and then I would read like the paragraph that word was in. And then I would just sort of like reference those paragraphs and be like, I found this to be a really interesting piece of literature because it has to do with the thing I'm talking about here. I cheesed it so bad. I feel so bad. I cheesed it. And I didn't do tremendously on the dissertation, but I just couldn't get my head around trying to like actually write it properly. We were talking to, interestingly, we were talking to, not yesterday, but the day before, Sean, Evelyn, and Ethan came around. I don't know if you guys know Ethan from Crank Gameplays. He's in the UK. I think he's leaving today, but he was in the UK for a few days. And they came over to hang out for a bit, and we were talking about like the schooling systems. We were talking about the schooling systems in both like UK and in America. And he was telling us about like the costs of like a semester and like the costs of books and stuff, and it is wild. Absolutely wild. It kind of makes you think how good we have it in the UK, at least. I mean, it's still not great, but how it could be much worse. Sorry guys, sorry to start the new year. This is just something we're talking about, something I was thinking about. Hey Maddie, thank you very much for the 13 months toot for 2023. To you. All right, well let's sidestep talking about how expensive education is, and let's start talking about something cool. Art. The final frontier. Now I'm sad. Don't be sad. It's okay. We're going to get through this together. House. Why have I called this house? Well, let's find out. I have a thing in my brain and I gotta get it out. Gotta get it out. It's like a little virus in my brain. And I can't rest until it's out. I want to make a little house. But it's gonna be like a very, very simple, like really, I want to make like something really simple. Let me show you. If it's chemicals you want those, are you saying I want chemicals in my brain? I am not convinced. Why would I want chemicals in my brain? That feels like the last place you would want them, you know? They're chemicals. You put them in the toilet to clean it. Not in your brain, silly. Ba-ba. My brain is a toilet? Hey, I like that. My brain is a toilet. That's a book I would read. Now that's a book, I don't read many books, but that's a book I would read. My brain is a toilet. What a load of shit. That can be the subtitle, the subheading. Whoa. Yeah, so I have a very specific sort of like idea in my mind. I just want to try and get out. And get out of my system and then it's done. Might not be good. Maybe we could make a little family of houses. But the key thing here is simplicity. I want to make like it really, really simple. And I also want to give it like legs. Dum da 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 dum. Oh, isn't this a sweet bit of music, huh? Da 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 da. Do 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 do. New year, new art, baby. Chat house. I call dibs living on the top floor bedroom. Hell yeah. Da 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 da. Ba 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 dum. All right, give me some colors. What colors should we do? Should we do like red, blue, yellow? I want to do some like satisfying colors. Do, do, do. Colors that complement really nicely, you know? Can I get a chimney? You certainly can. Okay, I think we need to change the face. The face is a little creepy at the minute. I'm always unsure whether I like wide eyes or close together eyes. Clarinet is going hard. It certainly is. The eyes could have a little sparkle or a glint. I like the sounds of that. Ba-da-da-da-ba-da. Do-do. 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 Lovely. Shredding on that clarinet. Hell yeah. Look like well, we could do like we could just do a bunch of little houses. I kind of feel like that's kind of what I feel like doing today. Just, I don't know, something really that doesn't make my brain have to go wild. Like just a bunch of like very simple like houses or something like that. I don't know. We can just do like a bunch of little ones with different personalities or something, sorry. It's giving Anne vibes? Hell yeah. Big Arcasian vibes. Now I'm trying to think, do I want to go any more detailed than that, or is this going to be the... Is this the vibe, you know? Tiny extra detail, tiny extra detail, but no more. Is it too much detail? Some windows. You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard bargain. My goodness. My goodness me. It is a new year, everybody. A new year hath begun. And here we are. We made it. My gosh, did we make it. Window with a flower box. That would be cute, wouldn't it? That would be cute. What is all this music going so hard with the flutes? Whatever it is, I like it. And I want more of it. Oh, and another? Are you hitting me with another one? Da, 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 da. Makes me feel dumb for giving up the clarinet. Hey, don't feel dumb. There is always time. There is always time. If you want to pick something back up, there's always time. What does a window look like? I don't remember. Top of the window should be rounded. How much more time? How much more time for what? Voninsky. How much more time for what? So you... Oh god, that's ugly. What's happened there? Is it a Romanian house? I don't know. I'm gonna ditch the windows for a second. Just answer the question. I'm unable to do that right now, Vonnie. I'm unable to do that right now. Do 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 do. Where's he off to? Where's the house off to? He's just off on a little house adventure. Whoa. He's got a hole in him. Love this house, little house, very good. Thank you, thank you. Could you have the tiny houses tending to their community garden? That could be fun. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say, all right, look, all right. Let me just ditch this window for a second. Let's do this. Let's do another one. I'm gonna ask you, what is the next vibe of the house? I'm gonna try and make some houses based off of vibes. This is just like the tri-colored, good vibes house. I don't know what this is. Give me something to bite into. A Fuji vibe house. Fuji vibe we can do. Da 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 da. A cheeky A-frame house. A-frame? Can't stop the A-frame, baby. Alright, we'll try this one. We'll try the Fuji house. Mushroom house. We can do a mushroom house afterwards as well. Guys, too many good ideas. Save these ideas. Save them. Save them. Vonnie, thank you very much for your Christmas card, by the way. It was very much appreciated. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. I do like receiving mysterious Christmas cards when I'm not expecting them. So what else has Fuji got going on? A door for romantic mod that includes these houses. One year I really want to do some homemade Christmas cards, some proper like kickthePJ artwork Christmas cards. I think that would be really fun. Mail is fun. It really is. It really is. Okay, let's do... what I need to do is I need to... Okay. I guess this is like a little window, you know, like the little attic windows. I think what I need to do to not like overcomplicate it for myself is just to sort of make it nice and simple, you know? So what is simple? Simple is... like this. Because you want to go really detailed and stuff, but I think the key is to try and find how simple you can go. Especially when you're working in this way, you kind of think, oh, I just want to throw so much detail on, but I think the idea is to get like a small idea of what it is, rather than trying to be like, this is exactly what it is. Does that make sense? music reminds me of Bob Ross. You know Bob Ross's show? We have a question and a lovely sub. Gamer Girl Becky, thank you for the 12 months. What the actual heck? Time sure flies around
hi,
here.
Mark.
PJ, can I please get a little toot for 12 months? You certainly can. Enjoy it. This is a cat house, yes. Specifically, it is my cat. It's Foodster. It's the Foodster. Who, by the way, is doing very well, thank you. She's doing very well. She's being very, very sweet at the minute. I mean, when's she not sweet, huh? When's she not sweet? She's always sweet. Do we bevel? I don't know, maybe. It's not too much detail. I gave Sophie an ultimatum the other day. I said, because I think if we got another cat, as in we both kind of want like another cat. But at the same time, we don't want to mess up like the sort of the good vibes we got going so far with Fuji. I said we can get another cat, but we have to call it Brahms. And she said no. She said no. She would not do it. She would not have another cat if it meant calling it Brahms. So sorry guys, no new cat, no Brahms. No Brahms the cat. No, I really don't want to mess up. We got quite a good thing going with Fuji. I don't want to like. This looks like a mustache. This is not meant. This is meant to look like a mouth. Kind of looks like a mustache. She needs a friend? I think you guys just want me to get another cat. But yes, I agree. She does need a new friend. A new friend. But I'm her friend. I don't think this is the right mouth. It just kind of looks like a mustache. I think this is going wrong. I think I did that again. Why no dog? As in, why don't I have a dog? I don't know. I think I do love dogs, but I think that if I was to get a dog, I would want to make sure I know that I can like look after it the very best I can, and I currently don't feel like I'm in a position where I could like care for a dog, you know, in that way. I would only get a dog if I knew I could like give it my all. And I'm not entirely sure I can right now. And I think if you do get a dog, you kind of need to commit to that, don't you? Fuji is very low maintenance. Fuji is very, a very easy roommate to have. What's happened to the nose, huh? Okay. I'm going to say for the minute, the Fuji house is done. Fuji house is done. Let's do another house. Someone said mushroom house, right? Mushroom house. What does a mushroom house look like? Sad ghost house would be good. We have a question. While you're doing houses, I remembered your Bloom video. Will you do another stop motion animation in 2023? Stop motion animation in 2023. You know what? I don't know. Stop motions are a hell of a lot of work. I think I would like to do another like animation in 2023, like The Lost Boy. But I don't know about a stop motion. Stop motions are a beast, a real beast. Hey, Trees Louise, welcome on in. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Bloom, I really enjoyed making Bloom. It was a lot of fun, but my goodness me, is it a tricky pickle. Doing stop motion. The trickiest of pickles. I watched Pinocchio recently, and apparently it took them 15 years. Yeah, that is, that's wild. 15 years? Do we give the Fuji house a little chimney, by the way? Because it is meant to look like a house as well as a cat. I feel like we maybe missed a trick by not giving it a chimney. Like a tail. There we go. Right, this mushroom house. Mushroom house. I'm trying to think about this mushroom house. Trying to think how to do the roof. If we wanted to like look like a mushroom. I think what will make most sense. A round roof? I'm trying to think of like what houses have... Just trying to think of like, I mean, I suppose we should house roof shapes. What's the most mushroom-like looking roof? Which one has mush properties? Suppose you can get like rounded ones. You get round houses? You do get round houses. I think let's hold off on the mushroom for a minute. Let's come back to mushroom. Let's just do a few more whilst we warm up. Let's do a few more like themed sort of like vibey houses. Maybe give me a different sort of prompt, I would say. Well, that's just great as well. Thank you for the 12 months, a whole freaking year. I can't believe it. Thank you very much and welcome back. A Mr. Blobby house? I don't think chat's ready for that. I don't think chat's ready for Mr. Blobby. Not yet, anyway. Treehouse. Treehouse would be interesting. I'm trying to think of how you could, like, go kind of minimal, because these are, like, very minimal houses. How could you go minimal with a treehouse? I guess we're gonna find out. You have made music, PJ? I have made music, yeah. I have made music in the past. Treehouse, treehouse, treehouse. I'm gonna go with the flow and see what that flow becomes. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see what that flow becomes. A turtle shell house? Yeah, I guess. I wonder if I want to truly do like more like sort of themed houses, whether I need to sort of be prepared to make them a little bit more detailed. Because I feel like if you want to do like a tree house. A spaceship house would be cool. I mean, we really are just experimenting and seeing what comes out of it. I wonder if maybe, I wonder if it might make sense to do, like, give these different houses, like, base them off of different, like, emotions or something like that. Like, could make like a, I don't know, I feel like we could kind of do like some kind of a angry house or something like that. We have our happy tri-colored house over here. Because then I'd like to like pose them afterwards as well, like put them all together. I guess this is kind of me, isn't it? Look, it's got the, it's like my colorful jacket. I suppose it needs some black in it as well then, doesn't it? Okay, now it's the PJ house. Look at that. It's PJ house and Fuji. PJ and Fuji. Oh my god. It all makes sense. It all makes sense, guys. Fuck it. Maybe for now I do me and Fuji as houses. Maybe we start here. Let's do this. the big three as houses. I mean, that'll certainly be a very fun project. You already thought it was a PJ house? Well, now it makes total sense. Okay, Fuji's legs need to be a little longer. I guess they could have mirrored, actually. I could mirror that. I kind of want to do her in a like running position. Because believe me, she likes to run. Last night I was chasing around the house. She loves it so much. She loves to be chased. I think she teases all the neighborhood cats and she's so fast. She can basically outrun anything. And I think she knows that, and she teases all the neighborhood cats and gets them to chase her. You sound like a proud cat. Well, I'm very proud of her. She's doing so well, you know? She's doing so well. I'm always so impressed with like how well behaved she is. She could be a nightmare, and she chooses not to be. That's a pretty cool thing. Meow. Meow. All right. We have a Fuji. And I can pose the Peach as well. Pose the PJ. The sequel that we've all been waiting for. So this, I want to pose the legs a little differently. Do we do 4 legs for this house? Or 2? Is 2 legs a bit weird? Or is that kind of neat? Okay, Blender just closed. Excellent. I guess Blender made the decision for me. Oh, goody. We lost some progress. Not a ton of progress, just a little bit of progress. That's all right, no worries. Luckily, not too much progress has been lost. Just arrived. Love being greeted by beautiful houses. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I like them. I like them a lot. Just I don't know why this was in my system today. I was just like, oh, I kind of just want to do something like this, something very simple and kind of fun. Okay, so let's have another look at the PJ house. Bailey, thank you very much for the 4 months. Howdy and happy new year, y'all. Happy new year. Can you believe it? Here we are. We made it. Is this house maybe a little bit too long? As in, the back of the house. Is maybe this a little... Is this more my speed? Is this more me? You know? Is this perhaps the house that PJ built? And then do we do the 2 legs? Is there anything else I can do to make it a bit more like me? I kind of don't want to give it arms and stuff. I feel like that might be... I feel like I wonder now if... Do we do doors and windows? No, maybe maybe no doors and windows now. Make the legs green again? I don't think they were ever green, were they? They were blue at one point. Were they that shade of blue? Different shade of blue? I suppose glasses would make sense, wouldn't it? Imagine it. Arms holding... Fiji house? What is Fiji house? My neighbor calls Fuji Fiji. I don't know why. My mum also cannot spell Fuji at all. She spelled... Let me read you out how my mum spells Fuji. Let me find a recent text from her. Let me have a look. Where is it? F-J-U-I-I. My mom spells Fuji. F-J-U-I-I. Fujui. How is Fujui doing? I don't know if it's a particularly hard name to know. F-J-U-I-I. How is Fujui doing? It's a me, a Fujui. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Autocorrect should know. You are correct. Autocorrect should know. Man, I am in such a Stardew Valley mood right now. Like, since playing the board game, I'm like so Stardewed up. I'm not ready to start a new... I mean, I am ready to start a new farm, but I think I need to give it like a bit longer. I think we just need a bit more time. Because we started one last year and I felt like I rushed into it a bit too much. I felt like it wasn't the right time. I really like the board game. Expanded mod, yes. Expanded mod, I am very keen to try. That was on my mind. I know there's like a lot of new content in there as well. I'm saying there is a chance. Oh god, now it looks like a minion. No! This is just what my glasses look like. Oh, I'm not wearing them today. Have you ever tried the Ridgeside Valley expansion? I have not. I have not. But I'm up for anything. How the hell do you do glasses? Oh god. It looks like a minion. The man, the myth, the minion. No! Please, guys, please have mercy. Maybe we don't do the round ones then. God damn it. God damn it all. It's meant to be me. I mean, I think minimal is probably the way to go anyway, so I'll finish off. Whoops. It's not finished yet anyway. Make the front of the house different color? Maybe. I still fear the minions. I still fear that it's gonna look like a minion. We can try different shaped glasses. We can try the frames I'm wearing right now, I suppose. Golden Cyndaquil! Welcome on in for your 23rd month. Woke up to the police telling me my old car that I sold was found with stolen plates today. What about you? That's funny you ask. I actually bought a car with stolen plates today. No, I did not. That is wild. What a wild start to the year. Well, hopefully you're not in trouble. I mean, you can't be in trouble, surely. That's not something that they can't hold that against you, can they? Or can they? Maybe they were just letting you know. Maybe it was a courtesy. We're just letting you know. You're not in trouble, but... remember to keep asking if you're being detained. Am I being detained? No, sir. We're just letting you know that your car... Am I being detained? Well, no, but... we just want to let you know that your car... Well, then I'm leaving. This is your house. I'm leaving my house. Am I or am I not being detained? I think I've done this too low. You want me to do an impression of the guy from Knives Out? What does he say? What's a famous quote from that film? I do declare. It's dumb. It's so dumb. It's brilliant. No, it's just dumb. These glasses aren't working. They just feels like every time I give it glasses, it looks like the Minions. So I say no glasses today. I guess I could be maybe change the expression. Maybe I should be like looking down at Fuji or something. Hang on. Glass Onion was so fun. Yeah, I really liked that film. I thought it was great. How do I make it look now it just looks like the face is off the set. I wanted it to kind of look like I'm looking down at Fuge there. I don't know how. Would I put them on this side maybe? Kind of want like the mouth to say central, but I'm kind of like that. I don't know. Do. Big question. How do we enter this house? You don't. You do not enter this house. Turn the body down. Turn the body. Oh. Okay, like it's going a little funky there. You certainly do not go through the back door, my friend. You certainly do not. Now, I kind of want to do something. I kind of want to try something. You're going to have to bear with me. I kind of want to try something out here. Hold on a minute. This might not work. What I want to do might not work. And I may have forgotten how to do it as well. So please bear with me. It's been I realize it's been quite a while since I've done any Blender stuff. I didn't do a whole lot of it in the month of December. Bum ba da dum. Is this gonna get really? Is this really deformed? Is it because it doesn't have enough? I've got enough like going on. Does that help? Oh! Like, if I wanted to do it like doing the "oh, you" pose. You know what I mean? Kind of makes it go all like weird here though, is the only thing. But this is me just like reusing the legs as an example. Bum, 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 bum. Da, da, dun, dun, da, da, dun. You see PJ House running towards you in the middle of the night. What do? You run towards it, of course. You just run straight towards it. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So... banks have weird music playing? What are you talking about? Banks as in the place where you go deposit your money? What do you mean they have weird music playing? Is that like a general statement? Banks tend to play weird music? I don't know if I've heard that hot take before. Hot take, but banks play really weird music. Is the big house PJ? It needs hair? I think a house with hair might be a bit weird, I think. Call me crazy. I think it might be a bit weird. No hair on the house? Yeah, no. This looks like a sitcom poster about two houses. It does a bit, doesn't it? This is weird. This might be one that gets deleted later. No, don't delete it. I'm just saying there's a very powerful chance it may get deleted. All right, let me experiment with a couple more bits. We've still got a little bit more to do. God, it's been so long. I don't see if I can remember how to do this. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Oh, that was lovely. I'm not making an animation, no. I'm just kind of experimenting. Is there anything else on the plan except art? Maybe. I'm gonna see how we go. It's been a little while since we've done this, huh? Since we've done this dance. But I still remember all the moves. Ba, 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 ba. What's happened here? We got some lighting issues. I looked away. This looks haunting. Well, bear with me. We're getting there. We are getting there. So what I kind of need to do is change the lighting angle, I think. Whoa, that's casting some pretty gnarly shadows. Interesting. Today is my first day of school. Watching your streams motivate me to finally follow my dreams. No way, really? Wow, that's awesome, dude. Congrats on the dreams. What kind of dream are you following, if you don't mind me asking? Look at the little houses. They're coming along. They're coming along. We got our little Fuji house, which we are gonna do now. The shadow it's casting is all a little bit weird, but I can fix that. I want to be an animator. Hell yeah, dude. Sounds awesome. I wish you the very best of luck. So we got like some harsh shadows falling down here, but we can fix that in a moment. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, okay, you. Go like this. Lovely. It's coming along. It's coming along. What do you guys think so far? I think we're doing some good stuff here. I think we just need to get the shadows on Fuji's face looking a little better. Because they're a little bit weird at the minute. Yeah, they're like kind of behind her. It's a really tricky thing to get right with the lighting. I wonder as well if we need to do an outline. The outline's always a little bit janky. Doesn't always work quite how you want it to. Maybe we get rid of that. Do we have a camera? Okay, I'm not happy with the shadows on Fuji's face, but I think this is looking pretty neat. I'm pretty happy with it. I think there are a few things that we could improve on. I mean, that's more of a Fuji move, hopping away. I was lurking for a bit. This is very cute. Yeah, I think it's looking nice. Let's see what we can do. Just finish polishing this off. That was a nice bit of music as well. That was like a Zora's Domain lo-fi kind of vibe. I enjoyed that. Do they have people living in them? That could be a bit weird. People living inside me? I don't think anyone wants to live inside me. I'm gonna say for now, I'm gonna say no. Da, 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 da. This looks like a poster for the cutest show. It's the PJ and Fuji show, but we're houses. A bird that Fuji... Oh, we should do a little bird, shouldn't we? A little bird house. I think we can just about manage it. Although this would not be my expression if Fuji was chasing a bird. It would be, Fuji, you stop that right this instant. You stop that right now. Are you kidding me, Fuji? She knows not to chase birds. She still does it anyway. But she knows not to. What if Fuji had a bird in her mouth? No, that's too horrific. That's too horrific. I'll accept chasing the bird. I will accept that. But there will be no devouring of the birds. Not today. Okay, what kind of bird are we doing? Should we do like a little blue bird? Dun, 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 dun. Should we do the classic blue? Or like, what color would suit what we've done already? Orange, could be orange. A red robin. This could be pretty neat. I could be down to do a robin. Trying to think how to make this look like a house, but also a bird. Which is not quite what I thought I would be doing today. Yet here we are. It kind of looks like an Angry Bird from the movie Angry Birds. I think we can go with it. You know what? Give me this leg. Let me reuse this leg. Bum, 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 bum. The song, Vonnie, is from... It's the Game Chops. It's the Game Chops. It's Stardew and Chill. It's from the Stardew and Chill album. Bum, 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 bum. I will get on that. Hell yeah, it is. A cardinal has the tuft of feathers on its head that could look like a roof. Kind of like a sort of a... Kind of like this. Well, it needs wings as well, so... Okay, this is probably the most unhouse looking thing we've done, but I think that's probably okay. We'll pose this bad boy in a minute. Yeah, I mean, open windows would have been ideal. The only thing is that we've not really done windows on any of the others, so it might be ever so slightly not quite fitting with the rest. But then it's already a little ill-fitting because this is clearly a bird. Solar panels, yeah, it's got it's got solar panels. Okay, are we happy with this for the bird? Does this work for people? I guess the main thing is, does it read as a bird? Do you see that and think bird? Do you see it and think bird? Cat chasing bird. I hope so. And I'm looking at Fuji like, oh, you. Oh, Fuji. You silly little sausage. I think it's nice that the bird doesn't have... It's not worried, doesn't have a look of worry on its face. It's just flapping away, you know? Don't delete the wings. It ain't a fish. Well, that's good. That is good. Okay. I don't know. I kind of think it's done. I kind of don't really know what else to do. Don't really know what else to do for it, so I might say we're done. The stroke, unfortunately, wasn't working too well. I did try it, and it wasn't working too well. I might be able to, like... Let me see if I can... add something. What about, like... It's been a while since I've actually done this, so I'm going to have to see if I remember how to do this. I can add like a little extra beef to it, but it's not going to be a whole lot. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. House jam. That's what we've done today. We've done a house jam. A little bit of an unexpected house jam. But, I've enjoyed it. Now this is a Zelda beat. If I ever did hear one. Will the bird have a chimney? I might leave the chimney off the bird, I think. I wasn't sure how to sort of reliably kind of add it in, if that makes sense. Who's the bird? Oh, the bird is, I don't know who the bird is. Just any bird that Fuji has has recently brought in. This could be any bird. Name a bird! Any bird! Just name a bird! Let's bird. The bird that led to my bad neck. Precisely. We don't know who is to blame. We don't know if it's Fuji or the bird. But either way, I am not happy. I'm not an happy chappy about it, actually. Looking like Sylvester and Tweety. It does, doesn't it? This is where this is like my weakness, is doing environment stuff, like trying to actually make the environment look good. I have no idea what to do. I mean, I like the art though. At least that's kind of come out mostly how I wanted it to. Mostly. I feel like one time you imported a cloud picture for the background. Yeah, I have some pre-made clouds that I have made in the past. That are sometimes like pretty useful. They come in pretty handy. I'm not sure if it would work with this particular style, because this is a very cel-shaded kind of look. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, you know what? It is donezo. Little block figures would look cute. They would look cute, yeah. Stardrop Mia, thank you for the 16 months. Hooray. Hooray indeed. Thank you and welcome back to you. Yeah, all right. Not entirely sure what we've kind of done here, but we've done it. So there's that. Let me quickly get this saved and exported. Da-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Whoa, it's huge. There we go. All right, let's get Photoshop open as well. Save as. Drop it on the desktop. Wow, still got some lovely stuff on the desktop there from Thankmas. Houses. We'll call it houses. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Full screen. Thank you. Shinobi Panda, thank you very much for the 5 months. This gives me the whole new meaning of the term house cat. Might have to steal that for the caption. Thank you very much, Shinobi, and welcome back to you. When your house cat chases the birdhouse. Something like that. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. Well, this is the first piece of art we've made this year. How cool. How cool. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Thank you. That gave me a little fright. It did. It's okay. It's okay to be frightened by the things you love. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Houses. Save as. That's okay. Don't worry, Nemo. Don't you worry. Is there anything else I want to add to this? Maybe just my name? At kickthePJ. That's tiny. Oh, I was recommended a cool font the other day. Let me try it out. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's have a look. Where was it? No bird shadow. The bird is too high off the ground for there to be a shadow. Hello, Melu. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Yeah, the bird is too high off the ground for there to be a shadow registered. Hello, Arcasian. Happy New Year, you cocky little freak. Hey, thank you very much for that, and thank you for the 13 months. Welcome back. You're gonna like what we've done today, and you're gonna like this a lot. Sorry, I'm just reloading Photoshop real quick. 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Hold. No. I've opened After Effects. Shucks. Well, we're just gonna let that open. Let that do its thing. Can I not force quit? Force quit After Effects? Yeah, and check it out. We've done your favorite thing. We've made a house. Where is the font? Where is the font that I just added? It is none of these. I think I'll call my lawyers. You don't have a monopoly on houses. Bazinga. You don't have a monopoly on houses. And if that is even your real name. Where is the font I literally just added? It ain't this. Can I type the name? Probably yes. Let's have a look. There we go. That was it. That was the font. I'll just try this one out, see how it felt. The house does not appear to be large and not tiny. Yeah. They've got, you know, they've got a whole different thing going on. This is different. This is very different. This is very different. Trust me. Trust me. Mom, can we get a tiny house? We have tiny house at home. Tiny house at home. There we got a bit of tasteful grain to hide any blemishes. Lovely. Lovely. What do you think? I think it's thin. I think it's finished. Save it as a gosh darn JPEG, why don't you? 4.6 megabytes. Perfect. Alright, guys. The finished artwork is this. Kapow! We did it! Hooray! Hooray! That's a sound effect I want. Hang on a minute. That's a sound effect I want at the ready. Give me a second. This one. Hang on a minute.
Yippee! You did it!
Thank you.
Hooray! Yay!
I want that sound effect. I want that sound effect.
Hooray! Yay!
But I need it, like, without all of the other stuff. Hang on a minute. Hooray! Yay! I'll fetch that at some point. There we go. It's done. There we go. It's done. All right, guys. Funny caption time. How are we going to caption this sucker? Somebody said something earlier about something funny I wanted to steal. The art gives a whole new meaning to the term house cat. I guess that would work if Fuji was in fact a house cat, but she's actually not a house cat. I'm calling my lawyers. You want me to caption it? I'm calling my lawyers? That doesn't make any sense. My relationship with Fuji in house form. Don't get caught up on the technicalities. I like the... Yeah, you know what? House cat. First art of the new year. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I always say. We put a house emoji on there. And we put a cat emoji on there. And for the eagle-eyed viewers, for those who know, they will know that that's meant to be me and Fuji. Let's go. That's it. Although, you know what's going to happen, guys? You know what's going to happen? All the smart asses are going to say, how is it a house cat if she's chasing a bird? Son of a... I don't know. It's just a pun. Don't think too much about it. Because it is a house cat. True. Yes, that's true. That is true. Yes, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna send the tweet. Hang on, I'm just looking at it, make sure I haven't made a typo. The worst thing is the people when you delete a tweet because of a typo and then you go and you repost it and people are like, saw that. Saw it. Got ya. Got you, you stupid mother. It's like, well, it's just I made a typo. I made a typo. You know what I mean? Do you ever get that? I'm honored you chose my pun as the caption. I mean, it's truly just the best. It's just the best. It's just the best pun. Yeah, I'll put SP question mark in brackets just in case. Just in case. Yeah, can never be too sure. House cat. All right. Am I happy with this? Because when I say tweet, there's no going back. House cat. Okay, fuck it. There it is, guys. It's out in the world for the world to see. Tweet it for the world to see. If Bane had Twitter, what do you think he would say? Do you think he would try and crash the website? You think he would hack the website, crash the website? Zam! You think he would say Zam? Zam! Sorry, which one's the Bane one?
Zam.
You think that's what he would say?
Zam.
Bane, you finally have the platform you've been needing all this time. What do you want to say to the world?
Zam.
You don't want to say anything else about, like, the destruction of Gotham, about how Bruce Wayne is like a false idol or anything like that?
Zam.
You just want to say Zam?
Zam.
Okay.
Zam.
Thanks, Bane. All right, we did some art. How wonderful. How wonderful. I want to try and make this year a more organized year for me. I want to try and make this year a bit more organized. I kind of want to try having a sort of a non-fully committal soft streaming schedule. Which I realize I've already like broken because I want it to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Because then on Fridays I can release a new video and then ideally release a new video. Maybe not every single week, but I can do a new video and then we can all go watch it together after the stream. That's been quite a nice thing to do. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays is what I'm going to aim for. But PJ, today's Tuesday. I know today's Tuesday. I already failed. It's okay. I was kind of thinking of trying that, which I was kind of a little bit doing anyway, quietly here and there, but also maybe moving a day forward or backwards when I need to. Yeah, because I'm not going to necessarily be able to like hit every one of those every time, and sometimes I might do extra streams. But yeah, first week doesn't count. Absolutely not. It just doesn't count. It just doesn't. I need more Monday streams. Yeah, definitely. It's a good way to start the week. Good way to start the week. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking. Why does everyone want to stream when I'm in the office? Well, I don't want that to be the case. But maybe you could watch the streams from your office. Maybe you could have some earphones in, listen to me on your iPod or whatever. Do people still have iPods? Do you still have an iPod? Can you watch things on an iPod? I've not had. I'm gonna be honest. I've not had an iPod since 2006. Monday streams will be great because it's my day off. Well, it works. See, this is the problem. It works for some people. It doesn't work so well for other people. So what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and do my Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then occasionally maybe a cheeky weekend stream. I would always just have it on in the background. Everyone in the office can listen along. Exactly. I think these streams are very office friendly. I think they're very office friendly. Does iPods still exist? Does grammar still exist? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Sorry. I'm sorry, Daniel. I didn't mean to go. I didn't mean to go on you in particular there. No, I'm joking. PJ bullying his chat once again. Look, it's a back and forth. You know, we have a very jonky back and forth. I like it when it's early because it's during my work time, which is better than the evening when I'm busy. Nice. 2023 ruined. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I'm the worst offender of them all when it comes to spelling and grammar. I'm the worst of them all. And the only reason I joke about it is because I know how bad I am at it. Who would be the banned channel? the ban raid. Charlie started a new Stardew farm. Is Charlie streaming now? Stardew Valley. I have to go right now and watch a stream. Oh, that's cool. Charlie's starting a new Stardew farm. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I've got that itch. I've got the Stardew itch so badly. Anyway, I'm not ending the stream just yet. Anyway, the stream's not ending just yet. Anyway, but perhaps we can raid Charlie when we're done. I've got the Stardew itch, but I think what I would like to actually do is I would like to do the board game. That's just gonna be like a one. That's just gonna be a one stream thing. But I would like to do the Stardew board game. I think that would be really fun. I think that'd be a really fun way to do it. I can get all the Stardew music for it and everything, and we can make it a whole thing. Play the extended one that just came out. Is there an extended one that just came out, or has it been out for a while? Rivenari, thank you for the 12 months. Scratch the Stardew itch. Oh, I'm so itchy. I'm so ridiculously itchy. A Breath of the Wild playthrough prepping for Tears of the Kingdom. Perhaps. We'll see. Maybe. What I would hate to happen is if I commit to Breath of the Wild and then I'm not finished by the time Tears of the Kingdom comes out, because I have to play that the day it comes out. The second I get my hands on it, I will be going live on stream and starting. I will not be able to wait. Plock stream? I can't do Plock. Are you kidding me? I can't do Plock. No one's here for Plock. No one wants to see Plock. Not anymore, anyway. Not after the big wreck. In case anyone was wondering, Stardew backwards is Wed Rats. Punch? I think you mean Paunch. I think you mean Paunch. Let's proc. The hot game of the summer is Paunch this year, guys. Game of the summer. Check it out if you get the chance. Cheeky little return to GeoGuessr sometime? Perhaps. Perhaps GeoGuessr. Yeah. I don't currently have my GeoGuessr premium account, which I think, don't you need to pay for it to be able to play it unlimitedly? Unlimitedly? Is that a word? Unlimitedly? Unlimited? I can't remember. Oh, the tune? It's Tarrytown by Game Chops. Oh my goodness me, Lauren Craig with the 24 whole entire months. Happy New Year and Happy New Patat. Always happy to be here. Lauren Craig, thank you very kindly. And welcome back in. We'll behave and don't mention politics. Oh, what if we played GeoGuessr? Oh, absolutely. Have you played the newest Fall Guys season? You know what? I actually have. I started playing Fall Guys with some friends the other day online. And I won a crown. Well, although it's different now. The whole system's different. I've actually not played Fall Guys since everything changed. And you can't buy stuff in the store so easily. I did not get the SpongeBob costume, but I would like to get the SpongeBob costume. I'm not entirely sure how to get it without paying real money. Pushed anyone for a crown? I probably did push someone, yeah. I can't remember what stage I won on. I won on a new one. It's like Hexagon, but the platform is rotating like this. And you've got to like run around it whilst the hexagons are like dropping off. But yeah, there was a lot of new stages that I didn't know. And we can certainly do some more Fall Guys on stream again at some point if you'd like. But yeah, it was good fun. I'm not as good as it as I'm a very out of practice is what I'm trying to say. I'm a very out of practice. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else is new in the world of PJ. What else is new in the world of PJ? I can't think. I think that's it. I think we're up to date. There's probably some other stuff. No, I think we're all up to date. All right, guys. I think what I might do is I might start rounding things off there for today. But I will be back probably let's start the schedule next week. I'd like to record a video this week. Let's start the schedule next week. I don't know when I don't know if I'm streaming today or Thursday or whatever, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I need to figure out this week. The first week of the year is always a little rocky. That's okay. Any new workout challenges this year? Well, I would like to just continue working out, but I haven't done for a couple of weeks because of my shoulder, but I'm just waiting for it to feel fully better, and it's almost there, but I don't want to lift a dumbbell until I know. Otherwise, I just want to continue what I was doing, which was just getting ready to fight, you know, getting ready for my boxing match, the Big 3 boxing match. Uncapped Subathon starts next week. Uncapped Subathon begins when Tears of the Kingdom comes out. Yeah, first week of the year doesn't count. You know what? First couple of months of the year don't count, you know. Who are you going against first? Oh, no, sorry, you've misunderstood. I'm fighting all of them at the same time. It's me versus Let's Brock, Cool Like, Elliot's a cool guy, and LBXO. All at the same time. Yeah. That's why I've got to get back to my training. I've got to get back to my training. Yeah. To make it a fair fight. I mean, that kind of makes it fair. That's as fair as we could make it. We were thinking about maybe subbing in some extra people onto their team.
Cocky little freak!
We were thinking about maybe letting them also have, like, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Vin Diesel, who's that guy from Guardians of the Galaxy? Dave Bautista. We're thinking of subbing in some of those guys as well, so that, you know, I know they're technically not yet part of the Big 3. We're still sort of in talks. But yeah, we might add them onto the other team as well, just so... just to give them a fighting chance, honestly. Just to give them a fighting chance. Yeah. A Scott Pilgrim versus the Big 3 situation? Oh, it is. It totally is. My money's on PJ. You would be wise to put your money on me. All your Peach bucks. Put them all on me. So they need to get ready. Yeah. The others need to get ready. All right. Well, guys, I think that's probably...
Cocky little freak!
How quick is the cooldown on that? How... Have I not set a cooldown? Oh, it's... Why is it 1 minute? Okay. My money is on Dave? No. You're gonna lose a lot of Peach bucks that way. You're gonna lose a lot of Peach bucks. I implore you to put your money on me. VIPs found a workaround. They certainly did. God damn them VIPs! Alright, guys. This has been the first stream of the year, the first stream of many. And I would like to say thank you. Wrong song. Thank you. Wrong song. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much for joining today. Not bad. Not bad. Thank you for joining today. I hope you enjoyed the festivities. I hope you enjoyed the art. Why is it not letting me raid? Twitch says no raids. Raid. Twitch says no energy for a raid. Something went wrong. What went wrong? Okay, what if I type raid over here? Raid. Cool like. Huh? Twitch glitched a few minutes ago? Twitch really said no energy for a raid, huh? What's going on, huh?
Cocky little freak!
Yeah, all my follows are gone. What the heck is going on? I think it's Bane, guys. I think Bane got his hands on the source code. I think Bane got his hand on the source code for Twitch. And he said...
Zam.
Alright, well, either way, I guess we can't raid. Oh. I can just tell you to go over to Cool Like stream if you'd like, and we'll go from there. Twitch said clean your follow list. What does that mean? Clean my follow list? Is that a real thing? Sorry, my brain is very susceptible. My brain is very susceptible. Raid message? Raid message. What should be our raid message for today? Holy shit, it's all disappearing. Everything's disappearing.
Cocky little freak!
Thank you. There we go. There's a... did that even work? An error occurred. Service unavailable. What the hell? I'm going to say... I feel like this raid is not going to work. So I'm just going to say, if you would like to go watch Charlie, that's probably where I'm going to hang out for a little bit. I'm going to go watch Cool Like on Twitch. There was a link just there in the chat. We won't do a raid message. We'll just say, how do you do? Sorry, but Twitch is broken. Or something to that effect. And I will see you guys on the next stream, which is probably very soon. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday. Definitely Friday. Thank you so much for joining today, guys. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very kindly for all the subs, gift subs, and bits. And any new follows, welcome aboard. Hopefully Twitch fixes itself soon. We can only hope. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everybody. Take care. Bobby bless.